Well, without further ado, I think it's time for the Grab and the Brisket
Beer review.
Good harmony this time, guys. You're stepping it up.
Hey, we have the Forbidden Fire Whiskey Barrel Aged Imperial Cinnamon Ale, 17.1% alcohol by volume. Is this real?
Yeah.
This is a real deal. This is
this
one that
real?
Alex reached out and said, "Hey, we need to try this." I was like, "Bro, I already bought it."
The Vicious
bought it.
Cinnamon Whiskey. All right, I mean, let's look at the artwork here. All right, it's just where we're seeing
So
here.
it comes in a tall box that fits two 12-ounce cans.
It's just two beers.
That's all you need.
I thought it was going to be like a tall boy or a bottle or something. It's two 12-ouncers.
Already have an
No, I
expectation.
know it's 212.
Just smelling it
On the
what I think
back,
it's gonna
right? So,
taste like.
so I'll do the artwork real quick. Dude, this is. I'm actually watching a show on like Netflix or something. It looks like people like this right here. It looks money. It looks very futuristic. Artwork is phenomenal. This is like a beer you take to the Renaissance Festival. Right? This looks very Renaissance-y at the very front, right?
Marnos always has really good artwork.
Their artwork's amazing. I cannot get over the 17.1.
Yeah, this is from their barrel aged line. Which when we went out there, they showed us their room with nothing but whatever this stuff is.
All the barrels.
17.1. On the back here, it says...
Don't ruin that box. I want to keep it.
It says about the beer. It said,
Whiskey.
what you're holding in your hands is the highest ABV beer we've ever created. It was born out of love for cinnamon whiskey that quickly turned into a unstoppable desire to consume all. This is amazing, right? From the desire was born a mission to create our own spin on the extraordinary fiery brew. Our version, Forbidden Fire, has a base beer that we use to call Firecello. I hope I'm saying that correct. Firecello. Mm-hmm. We took that base and aged it in whiskey barrels for 3.5 months. And now you're having this. These guys are the mad scientists.
That smell.
Jan, give it a taste. Give it a smell.
What do you smell?
Give it a
I
taste.
smell.
I want to go first on this.
I smell hot tamales. Is what I smell.
Dude, no, I smell
Hot
something
tamales.
different.
No,
I
it's
smell something different.
It's hot
That
cinnamon.
smells like hot tamales.
Like
He's talking about the
apple
candy.
pies.
Yes,
He's
the
talking
hot
about the
tamale
Oh,
candy.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
the candy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm definitely getting a cinnamon apple pie right now. But Alex, we're letting you go first.
This tastes like Red Hots,
That's
which
what
are
he's saying.
which are kind of like the hot tamales, like you're saying,
Yeah.
and moonshine.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that flavor a little bit.
I think you hit the nail on the head there.
I think it's just because of how alcoholic it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
God.
It's tasty.
This is so much smoother than I thought it was going to be.
This is the smoothest barrel aged beer I've ever had.
And it's 17%.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Hold on. I just can't get over this. Hold on.
Trouble.
Take a picture of this because nobody's gonna fucking believe me when I tell them about this. This is an apple. This is an apple something right now.
Is there apple in there?
I get
It
Red
matter. It
Hots or
smells
hot
like it is.
tamales.
It has that same cinnamon
smell it.
spice you would have on like
You
spiced
smell
apples.
it.
I'm not getting apple. I'm getting some of those pairing
You don't taste
flavors
it.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
You don't taste it. You just smell it, right?
It burns your lips a little bit, but not in a bad way.
No, I mean it is way tastier than I thought it would be. It's way smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Oh my god!
Right? I know we're all just sitting here just like basking in this.
This may be the greatest beer ever created.
Well, first of all,
Seriously?
if you
I'm
haven't
being
listened to the
serious.
podcast before, Jan usually gives it a rating that's no lower than its alcohol percentage.
Yeah.
So if it has a 17%,
Right. What I'm saying to you is what they've done. Like if you look at everything they've done to this is Martin House. This is a brewery that puts out 100+ different beers a year. Okay? But this is a campfire drink. This is a drink you drink. This is a drink you give your kids
No. Okay. You were doing good.
Just because there's a little
No,
sweetness
you
to
were
it.
doing great, but then
This
you
is
just
a
lost
drink.
everyone.
You let them let your kids have a little sip of this little
No,
bad
that was
boy.
last week's beer. That
It-
was like 2% alcohol.
Right.
It's a
Let me-
drink.
let me
it's a
paint the
drink.
picture.
It's a drink where your kids
Can-
are like
can I-
teething and
can
you
I
just rub it on
paint-
their
Yes,
gums.
Yes, there you go.
Like, can I have little nummies up here? Like, can we just talk about this for a second? This is a drink you give your kids a drink of, right? Like, here's a sip by the campfire. We're camping. It's a hot July night. This is a drink you come out with. It's ice cold. It's refreshing, dude.
Daddy, I can't
I
feel
can
my
feel,
face.
I can feel the
sleepy.
back of my brain just starting to bubble a little bit. This is phenomenal.
This is awesome.
It's good.
Why would you not want to drink this drink?
They only put this out like one time a year, or what's going on?
I don't know
here?
if they've done this before or
This
not.
is called
but
a
this is good.
campfire.
We're gonna
This
have
is-
to write them a strongly worded letter to say include this more often.
How long is this aged for? Like, can you only get this every?
It
few
said on
years?
there.
It said.
Or-
3.5 months in the
3.5
whiskey
months.
barrel.
Oh, okay.
This is family time, and everybody in the family is getting snockered in like 2 sips. You know what I mean? This is phenomenal.
Jen, have one more sip and then let us know what your rating is.
This
Get a score
this is
from
like
I want to hear what you. I want to know
It's
what
like
your
a
score
Christmas
is.
beer. Like you're sitting by
it
the
does-
fireplace.
it does have a lot
the
of
Christmas
This is-
tree.
This is a 9.9.
Woo!
9.9?
Man.
It's a 9.9 beer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. If you're not trying to like put this in perspective, you're never going to have another beer like this. This is the only one they're putting out. Like, and you think of how smooth it is. Like, maybe you're not a cinnamon person. I get that. But if you are a cinnamon person, like if you're thinking like this didn't taste stout to me, I could drink 10 of these.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
I
you're
wouldn't-
slamming Fireball and
Yeah.
Jack, was it Fire Jack or whatever the Jack Daniels
Yeah.
version of this here? If you're slamming that all day,
If that's what you're wanting,
Even if you just occasionally like that,
right?
You don't need to be slamming it all
This
day. Like
right
if you
here.
just occasionally
true.
like to have those, you can still.
That is true.
this is a 9.9.
You could just pour shots of this.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm not the biggest fan of like Red Hot's candy and all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, I'm going to give this a 9.7.
Dude,
It's
up top.
really good. Like
I mean, how do you beat this?
if it's 17%, if you're having a barrel aged cinnamon beer like this, what could they do different that you would make you give it a higher score?
If
I mean,
you and your kids aren't enjoying this on a hot
why
July
did you bring
night,
up the kids?
there's something wrong with you. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Get your life together. Figure out like what's going on.
It's almost like a
but this
spiked
is
up.
phenomenal.
What is it? Wassail?
yeah,
Wassail.
yes,
Yeah.
Wassail.
Wassail?
Wassail.
Yeah,
It's
what
the
almost
fuck
like a
is a wassail?
spiked up version of that.
Yeah.
Waffle?
It's a German kind of drink.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like Glühwein? It's like that red warm
Yeah.
wine, but it has that kind of spice in it. This is that kind of spice that's inside of it, the cinnamon spice.
Apple cider.
Yeah.
Hey, you hear that?
I get the apple cider.
Hey.
I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. with the
You
other
hear
shit,
that? My
They
ears
cook
are
it
starting
in
to
a crock
click a
pot
little
and
bit.
it's
Okay.
warm.
Right?
Alex,
This stuff is.
Alex, you're up.
You hear
Do
the
not
clicking?
let them sway your score.
No, I'm not. It's
shouldn't.
I am not as high.
You
as
have
they
your
are.
own score.
I do. It's an 8.6.
Dude, 8.6
great
is a
score.
great
It's
score.
good.
It's a great
really,
score.
and I love Fireball.
Holy smoly!
But this is good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you like this more than Fireball?
I do.
And you only give it 8.6? Because you love your Fireball.
I do
I
love
feel
Fireball.
like, I feel like
'cause
you
it-
should have went last on this one. Then just reflect on what you just said, James. Can we get your
so
score
that everybody
real quick?
can like
Hey, you can't-
influence
No,
me.
I'm
now?
just-
Yeah, I feel like we should
No,
beat
it's
up
a
on
score.
Alex a little
That-
bit.
I'm
That's
just
Alex's
kidding. I'm
score.
just kidding.
When I take a sip, I have a score, and
Yeah.
that's where I stick.
Hey,
I feel like we still need to write this shit down.
I respect it, brother. We do. John writes it
We
down.
say it every fucking week.
I write it down in my head before you guys start giving numbers to this one.
And then I have to start like not listening to everybody else's score. I'm like, oh shit, am I wrong?
Hey, did your whole like chest just get really warm and feel
Yes.
like you just
Yes.
like, hey, it's okay. It's 32 out. I feel warm.
Right.
All right, James, what you got?
Ooh, man.
You want John to go?
No, I'll jump right in there.
James is gonna knock it.
I'm not going to knock it. I'm going the
Liar,
opposite.
liar.
I'm going the opposite direction. I actually like this. This is very just for me, like I mentioned earlier, like the Vassal, the cinnamon cider. You know, with the it like you said, it does have an apple.
Yeah.
Almost
Smell
like
to it,
a
right? Apple
a
pie
little
smell.
bit. I don't know what it is, but I am going to go a
Flavors.
solid.
James.
I'd like to go a solid number on this. I really would.
You got to go higher though.
But
James.
I'm going to go 9.9.
Let's go, James.
Man,
Damn.
what the hell is
wrong with you guys?
Let's go, dude. Right. I'm not going to hell yes. Hell,
I wish
feel like
they
John
had
and I are
this
fixing to fuck
HEB.
this
I
up.
would get another one.
I feel
Dude.
bad now.
bro.
Oh, what's wrong with you, John?
Dude,
You know what?
No.
Just take another smell and take another sip.
Don't change your score. John's a 6.
I'm not going to change my score.
John's a 6-3
Just-
on this.
no.
Just taste it and go.
No, I have a score that was in my head before you started. I've tasted it. Here's my deal.
As he takes another sip.
It's good. It's delicious.
Yeah. Delicious.
If you don't
He
want the
said
rest, I'll drink it.
delicious.
No, I'm going to finish this shit. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like,
Remember back in the day when it was a 90-second beer review that we
We
couldn't talk
split.
about that anymore?
the 5 of us split 2 cans.
Yeah.
I don't think I could finish a can of this.
So you're docking
Shit.
it?
No, I'm not
Pussy.
docking it. I'm just
Okay.
saying
What are you saying,
it's
John?
a bit.
Oh my God! Here we go.
It's too much.
It's just, yeah, it just is what it is. This is almost alcohol.
It is alcohol.
This is
bro.
almost just drinking booze at this point.
I feel like right now we're
Why is
splitting-
that a bad?
I feel
I'm
like
saying,
we're
where's the downside?
we're
What's
splitting
happening
we're
here?
splitting hairs right now, and you're like you're on one side of the fence, and we're on the other side.
John would
Yet-
rather have a Bud Light.
but yet we're talking about the same damn thing.
I'm just saying, okay.
All right.
I'm just not
having
feeling
one
it the way you guys are.
right,
That's all I
Adam,
can say.
What's
You're
your score?
having 112y and
Yeah.
just
What's your
call
score?
it a night. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just like, boom.
How'd you like go to a
That's
party,
what
just
I'm
drink this
saying.
one beer, and
Can
you're
you
good?
imagine- can you imagine going somewhere and going, hey guys, hey, what'd you bring? I got my beer here.
I got my box.
That's
of beer.
all I want.
It's true. You could have that little box of beer and
kill
probably
it.
be good.
Hey, so what's your score?
Having settled that, I'm at 8.0.
All right.
Okay,
That's a rookie.
That's a,
motherf-
Sorry.
Hey,
that's what
rookie
popped
score.
in my head.
Hey,
it's a round.
It's not a
number, it's
7.9.
low.
no, it's not.
And it's not an 8.1.
Oh, it's way more.
No, it's an 8.0.
The fact you
This
ate,
is a great beer.
the
It's
fact that
definitely
you,
going to be in the top 10.
the fact that you ate it, or I'm sorry, you
Just ate it.
You
8.0'd it.
Yeah, you ate it.
Hated
Uh,
it.
sucks.
Jan, can
Yeah.
you apologize to Martin House for us
Because
because
I
this
feel
is-
like this beer deserves more than what you just gave it. And listen, I know it's your palate. Maybe it's not refined enough, or maybe it's just I don't know, like a little baby palate. But this is a phenomenal beer. And then one day when you grow up, we're gonna figure this out. I want you to hold this box for a
I'm
while.
going to shove it up your ass in a
I want,
second
you,
here.
I want you to hold
You
this
can be
box
walking
for a
around
while.
with a box
and
hanging
I
out
want
of
you
your
to
asshole.
remember. I want you to
Does that
remember.
sound good?
I want you to remember what
Would you like
thought
that?
about that, and this drink and this box, how you just shamed on it like the way you did. Good luck for you, man. It's not good, man.
Hey,
You're not-
you know what?
8.0 is a fantastic score, and that's what it is.
8.0 is a good
It
score.
is.
I think that concludes
The grabbing the brisket.
beer review.